Welcome to Cryptic Mystic Vault, the channel that uncovers the truth behind the world's most intriguing mysteries. Today, we delve into the DMZ, the world's most dangerous border. The Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, is a strip of land that runs across the Korean Peninsula. It's roughly 250 kilometers long and 4 kilometers wide, a buffer zone established in the aftermath of the Korean War in 1953. This no-man's land serves as a stark reminder of a country divided, a boundary that separates North from South Korea. But it's not just a border, it's a monument to the enduring legacy of conflict, a place where history is etched into the landscape. Yet beyond the barbed wire and landmines, the DMZ is also home to an unexpected burst of life, an ecological wonderland undisturbed by human hands. The DMZ, a silent witness to the world's longest ongoing conflict, is more than a mere border. It's a living testament to a nation split in two. To truly understand the significance of the DMZ, we must travel back in time to the tumultuous history of the Korean Peninsula. The division of Korea into North and South can be traced back to the end of World War II. The surrender of Japan, which had maintained colonial rule over Korea, led to the peninsula being divided along the 38th parallel. This split was supposed to be temporary, a mere administrative convenience for the Allied forces. But as the Cold War set in, this provisional division hardened into a permanent border. The tensions between the two sides erupted into the Korean War in 1950, a conflict that ravaged the peninsula for 3 brutal years. It ended not with a peace treaty, but an armistice, effectively a ceasefire that's still technically in place today. The agreement, signed in 1953, established the Demilitarized Zone, or the DMZ, a buffer zone stretching about 150 miles long and roughly 2.5 miles wide, separating North and South Korea. Over the decades, the DMZ has been a stage for a series of events that have shaped the narrative of the Korean Peninsula. There have been military skirmishes, defections that have made international headlines, and diplomatic meetings that have swung between hope and despair. One of the most notable incidents took place in 1976, known as the Axe Murder Incident, where 2 American Army officers were killed by North Korean soldiers in a dispute over a poplar tree. Then in 2018, a historic summit took place within the DMZ, where the leaders of North and South Korea met for the first time in over a decade, offering a glimmer of hope for peace. The DMZ, born out of war and strife, stands as a stark reminder of the cost of conflict. Yet, it is also a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a symbol of the hope for reconciliation and unity. The truth of the DMZ is as multifaceted as its history is long, and as we peel back the layers, we uncover a narrative far more complex than what meets the eye. The DMZ is not just a physical border, it's a symbol of division and, paradoxically, a beacon of hope. This strip of land, stretching 160 miles from east to west, has become a global emblem of the ongoing conflict between North and South Korea. It represents the ideological divide that has kept the Korean Peninsula in a state of suspended animation since the Armistice Agreement in 1953. But it's more than just a political and military standoff. The DMZ is a stage where the dance of diplomacy unfolds. Over the years, numerous diplomatic meetings have taken place in this zone, each one a cautious step towards reducing tensions and moving closer to peace. And in recent times, there have been glimmers of hope. Initiatives like the Joint Security Area and cultural events within the DMZ serve as symbols of potential reconciliation. They remind us that despite the deep-seated divisions, there is a shared desire for peace, for a future where the Korean Peninsula is not bifurcated by a hostile border. Another paradoxical aspect of the DMZ is its unique ecological environment. Despite the landmines and fencing, wildlife and plant species have thrived in the absence of human disturbance. It's as if nature is reclaiming its space, showing us that life finds a way even amidst the most hostile conditions. And let's not forget the human side of the DMZ. It's a poignant reminder of the families torn apart by the division. The border is not just a line on the map, it's a wall in the hearts of those separated from their loved ones. Yet it is also here in the DMZ that some of these families have found a semblance of connection, using the area to send messages across the border. In essence, the DMZ is a complex tapestry of division and hope, conflict and potential peace, human hardship and resilience. Its existence prompts us to reflect on the broader implications of global conflict zones and the possibilities for resolution and reconciliation. The DMZ, a symbol of division, could potentially serve as a bridge for peace, reminding us all of the power of diplomacy and the human spirit.